Boss 1. Hexing staves into Ruinous Confluence. 2 staves which will each create line AoEs and a plus pattern. Take note of how they look. Shadowy Sigil. Stand on the tile with the opposite shape to the one around the boss. Hexing staves into Sorcerer's Shroud. Determine the safe squares, assuming the same plus pattern AoEs of the first, though you won't see them this time. Remember and stay close to the safe square. Void Dark 2. Spread, but don't go too far from the safe square. Ruinous Confluence. Stand on the safe square you previously identified. 3 times hexing squares. Same as before, just now need to identify the safe square from 3 staves. There will only be 1. Essentially find the square which is not in a horizontal or vertical line with any staves. Again, remember the safe space until Ruinous Confluence casts. Staff Smite, Tank Buster. Abyssal Outburst, raid wide. Boss 2. Sandblast, raid wide. Landslip. Using the pillars on the side as a reference, you'll move roughly 2 pillars in the direction of the arrows you're standing on. Avoid hitting the front or back of the arena. Antilian March. Monitor the telegraphed AoEs to find a safe spot. There should be one on one of the sides of the boss's starting position. During the march, the boss will damage 2 of the pillars, which will create line AoEs across the centre of the arena. Position on the next landslip to be pushed to avoid them. Remember, you'll slide by roughly 2 towers. Earthen Geyser into Pound Sand. Group stack, followed by you immediately having to run out of the sandpit it created to escape doom. Boss 3. Old Magic, raid wide. Duplicitous Battery. Cascade of AoEs from outside to inside. Stand close to the outside AoEs and then move into them after they go off to avoid the second set. Forsaken Fount. Exploding Orbs, stay clear. Forsaken Fount into Contrapasso. Orbs will be sliced in 2 and will move across the arena in the direction of the arrows before exploding. Just stay in the centre on this first pattern with 3 orbs. Subsequent patterns will have 5 orbs. To my knowledge, that will either be this pattern with 1 orb away from the other 4, here stand on the orb which is away from the others, or where there is no orb on its own, instead move to stand on the centre orb. Antipodal Assault. Line stack, tank in front. Hard Slash. As soon as the boss moves to the arena edge, run to him and off to the side to avoid a large conal. Twilight Phase. Stand at either end of the purple bones to avoid a large AoE through the centre. Dark Impact. Run to the opposite side of the arena to the tether. Death's Journey. Stand in the middle between 2 of the purple lines and away from the boss to avoid all AoEs. Arcane Edge. Tank Buster. All done. Like and subscribe to complete the duty.